Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. My name is James with James Schuler Photography and Videography, and also JamesSchulerFilms.com. And on today's live stream slash vlog, what I thought I would do is take some time to showcase some wedding images, a couple of portrait sessions that I do, and you're going to see, and I'm going to talk about some of the editing techniques that I do with some of these images that you'll see. I do a lot of video work, but I also do a lot of photography as well, and I want to focus on that today on this particular live stream, and then I'll also talk about some other things after that. But one of the reasons I want to do this and show you this is because, well, two reasons. One is I love doing this. I love talking about what was going on during the image, what was going on through my head, you know, as the days progressing, as this moment in time is happening. And then another reason is when you go back and watch, myself anyway, when I go back and watch the live streams later, I love to actually see the images, to see the video up on whatever size, you know, smart TV that you have, because it just looks absolutely beautiful. You know, it's one thing to watch videos like we all do on this screen, but when you can go back on your smart TV, again, whatever size that is, and watch the video, you know, seeing some of the images and stuff, it's just like, man, and this is one of them. So we'll go ahead and start at this point. This is Nicole and her dad. This is up in Ormond Beach in Halifax Plantation, and they are getting ready to walk down to meet her future husband in here. And one of the things that you might notice is this area right here. Again, this is straight out of the camera, and I did see this in the background. But again, weddings happen like that. You've got to get the shot. And if you guys have seen all of the behind the scenes editing that I've posted in the past, you know I'm not even worried about this because, you know, even though this is in the background, the street sign, stop sign, I don't know if we've got some pipes of some kind right here, but this is the actual final image that comes out when I'm finished. So I am very meticulous, whether it's weddings, family sessions, senior sessions, whatever it is. I'm very meticulous about every single image, looking at each image, looking at the color, everything about it, because I'm putting myself in your shoes, and I want to make sure that the images are the best that they can be. So that's what's going on here. Give me 1 second here. My browser kind of freaked out on me here. So again, jumping back into here. So this is an image here. Let me showcase another one for you. This is another wedding, like camera's right here. I've got two screens I'm looking at right here, but the camera's in the middle. So anyway, this is another wedding in Ormond. This is at the beautiful St. James Episcopal Church, and you can see how beautiful this thing looks here. There's another shot here. Again, just some gorgeous images here. There's a family session here that I wanted to show you. And again, you guys have heard me talk about, you know, making sure that whether it's two people in the picture like it is here, whether it's 4 or 5, whatever, I want to make sure that you're in the kind of the best location that you can be. And again, I'm scouting for that while we're on location. And then once you're in place, you know, I'm looking for the best shot in terms of how I think it will look from there. So I got mom and her son here, and then I zeroed in on them. And of course, you guys, my style is kind of making sure there's some distance between the subject and the background, so that way it creates that what? Poof, that bokeh, beautiful blur in the background. Anyway, that way, you know, you are drawn to the image and it just looks phenomenal, which I think this one does. Here's another image here. This cute little guy. If you've been following me on Facebook, you've seen this picture. I mean, this little dude could be on a GQ magazine, and I even talked about doing some type of magazine mock-up and putting him on there. But you can see how well this one came out. I was very pleased with that, or with this image here. Again, subject in focus, distance behind him, so that way I've got that beautiful blur here. And then as you can see on this image here, I have got external lighting going on because you can see it in his eyes. So as I'm shooting him on here, I had I think it was a 36-inch softbox to the right. And so you can see the catch lights in his eyes here. But Again, just a gorgeous image. Same thing with this couple here. You know, again, I think this was down in Ponce Inlet by the Lighthouse Park there in that area. Not on the beach, but on the lighthouse side. Again, putting husband and wife together because I'm sure, I can't remember if it was them that told me. Anyway, I know most couples I work with, you know, when I ask them when's the last time you guys have had a picture together, most of them are like, yeah, it's been a while. I can relate. So anyway, I got these two together. I think this picture came out gorgeous. Again, external lighting used on this one as well. You can see it there in their eyes, the catch lights there. And this just made a beautiful image here. Another gorgeous shot here of Dad and his daughter. And this is the brother here. And you guys have seen him. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is, let me pull them up here and get them ready. All right, so yeah, so on this particular image here, I'm gonna pick on this family here for a second. So on this particular image, I've got, again, with every family session that I do, I always take a couple of shots because I never know if this is going to happen. Sometimes it does, most of the time it doesn't, but you just never know how people are going to react, if they're going to smile, if they're not going to smile, things like that. So this was a beautiful image here. Everybody's smiling except this dude. And then we come down here on this image, everybody's smiling, and her eyes are kind of whacked out here. In fact, yeah. So this was the original image of this from here. So let me take me off the screen here. So what I did is I came into this image and I actually zeroed in on her eyes and took the regular rectangular marquee there, actually copied that, and then I zoomed back in and actually took those eyes and replaced her eyes inside Photoshop. So I actually do this quite often. I've actually been doing it for years, and there's the difference there. And then there's the image there that comes out, or that came out. So you can see how well that came out. But anyway, that's that's something that I've been doing for years. It's something I've been doing behind the scenes for a while. Most families don't even realize that I do it, and it's just part of, you know, what I offer, the services I offer. I've done it for weddings, I've done it for beach images, seniors that I've worked with, and sometimes that's why, if we're in a particular location or whatever, and I take 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 just to make sure, you know, and even if there's a couple of seconds between each shot, you know, sometimes you may get that individual or whatever that just may relax or not smile or something at the time. And that way I can take a smile or some eyes or whatever from these 2 images and make that one good one and then throw the others out. So just to show you guys some of that. Again, just having a lot of fun with that. The other thing I wanted to show you guys real quick is this is a sneak peek of my website coming up here. Let me jump on over the screen here. So this is the new look and feel. It's been completely redesigned from scratch. These are all Instagram photos that will be pulled from up here. Got a new logo that I'm working with, and you'll see a lot of the images on the page here. Got some information about me. I may end up swapping this picture out. I don't really know if I'm happy with this or not, but just some more information about me there. A couple of links there about viewing the work, reading the blog, hiring the dude. Got some stuff going on there, some client credentials or client creds, or just some shout outs basically there. And then your standard footer at the bottom there with more Instagram links. So that is a sneak peek of the website that will be online shortly. And the one thing that I'm working on right now is there's a lot of database manipulation going on behind the scenes. Let me go ahead and kick back out here. And the one thing that I've got to do and think about is, when I flick this completely, since I'm doing it from scratch, is everything that has been indexed from Google in the past, I've got to make sure that those links don't break when I flick this site over and go live. So I don't want any 404 errors or any kind of breakage, so to speak, with any pages or links that Google has, because if Google comes across a page or several pages where links are broken, they'll frown on that, and that can hurt your search engine placement. So that's what's been going on behind the scenes, making copies of databases, backing up databases, making copies of content, backing up that content, and it's been a little crazy. So I want to get this online as quickly as possible, but at the same time, I'm slowing myself down and making sure that everything is in place before I go live here. And as you can see, I've got to fix some of the links here. This is just, I just threw up, about us. I'm going to rename some of this and get the links and the menus back to how the old site is, or the current site, I guess it should say, and get that rolling here. So, but again, just wanted to take some time and show this to you guys. Let me flip back over to the wedding stuff. Give me 1 second. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys some behind the scenes of that, and just let you know how meticulous I am about images, about editing, about making sure they're the best that they can be, clearing out things like this, making sure your image looks like this. And even with beach portraits, that's a huge thing with beach portraits, is I see so many images. This is all over the nation, people that do beach photography. I see poles in the background, I see objects in the background, I see all kinds of stuff in the background, and I'm just like, man. And then I go to their pricing page, and some people are double and triple what I am. And I'm thinking, if I paid $800 for a beach session, and there's all kinds of crap in the background, I'd be ticked. Anyway, that's just me. So just let you guys know. So anyway, again, just wanted to showcase some behind the scenes and let you see kind of what goes through my head, let you see some of the editing techniques that I do, with some of these images, and especially seeing them on the large screen that you are seeing now. And Chrome just went crazy on me. All right, so let me get back to where I'm at. So anyway, thank you guys for watching here. If there's any questions, anything that you guys want to see coming up in the future, let me know. And I'm just going to keep rolling with the live streams. I love to do this. I love to showcase, behind the scenes with you guys, and kind of let you see and share what's going through my mind with you all. But like I said, if there's anything that you want to know, want to see in particular, feel free to give me a shout, and I will continue to do this, forever, because I love doing this. I love sharing it. So any new projects I've got going on, I've got some real estate work coming up here, and I was just, I've had this for, I guess, 2 or 3 years now. It's just, I've got a friend, I actually got 2 friends that are getting ready to get a drone. I was just telling them about my smart controller here, and this is with my Mavic 2 Pro, and, just because I know DJI's got some new stuff that came out, so I was just showing them that. And here's one of my vlogging cameras that I use. This is the EOS M50. Small little guy, little flip screen. I've vlogged about him before in the past. Yeah, I love this guy. And of course I can slap all of my lenses on here. This is the default lens that it comes with, but I've got an adapter that can take all my other lenses. So anyway, enough of my babbling, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And I've got some other stuff lined up for later in the week to talk about. But like I said, just wanted to share this with you guys and share some of the images and all that goes through my mind as I'm doing this. So, all right, if you guys are still with me, thank you for doing that. Sometimes I'll get on little tangents and rabbit trails and talk about this and that, but thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for following along. If you are watching this on YouTube, please go to my channel and subscribe. I'm trying to get that guy really bumped up in terms of subscribers and really jump back on YouTube and take off with that channel. So, all right, you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will catch you on the next live stream or vlog or live stream /vlog. All right, you guys have a good one.